Hello, my name is Olga Milko, and I'm a business development director in Freedom Finance Europe, here in Limassol.
Okay, I have 3 questions for you. So, question number 1. How is the European expansion going?
Actually, it goes very well, and at this moment I can say that the plan that actually has started with Greece 3 years ago, when we opened, that Greece was our first market and our very first office in our physical expansion to European countries. I clearly realized that the next 3 or 4 years is going to be like, kind of the startup in this process. So we will go for the, let's say, quantity more than the quality. So we had to, to locate the teams. We had to, define the process, the business process, the operational process in each country. And basically, everything goes actually very well as I planned until 2024. We're going to open another 2 countries, even 3 countries, yes. So we have Belgium on our list, we have Lithuania to cover all the Baltic region, and we have the very first steps to the Northern European countries, and we're going to start with Denmark. So. Nice. Let's say with the full scale of this planned realization, we're going to have 12 physical locations across Europe, and it will cover statistically around 98% of the European population of our, let's say, targeted age. I'm talking about, from 26, 27 until 25. So it's our potential investor. Okay. And I believe this will be, a good, let's say, and sufficient use of resources of our company. And from 2025, we're going to go to focus on the quality. So we will strengthen the team. We will, work even more hard on the processes. We will deep dive into our marketing activities, like local marketing activities, to better understand each European market and of course, to provide a better service to our clients.
Perfect. I'm asking you because we are searching for the next blog destination,
okay.
And I would like to go somewhere that we have offices as Freedom.
You have a choice now, and you have a good choice now.
There you go. Okay, so now I have a question that our Greek people are asking a lot, because we knew or we thought that in the end of 2024 we will have a Freedom card, right? So that we can put money on our D account and just spend our money there with our, debit card. Mm-hmm. Is this happening in the last quarter of 2024?
Yes, we still have this plan. Okay. Unfortunately, this process does not depend on us entirely. So, you know that the payments and the banking services, it's again a highly regulated area within the European Union, and I think it's even more difficult than the brokerage, let's say, business, because of the high level of regulation and high level of let's say, anti-money laundering provisions, and in general, this is not the easy process. So we had few strategies. Of course, as everywhere, some of them are working, some of them are not working. But we are still on the track, and until we do actually aim until 2024, until the end of the year, to launch cards for a few markets. I think we're going to start with Greece, as well. at first, because it's, how to say, for me it's like a first child.
Okay, there you go.
everything the best goes, to your favorite,
Don't worry, we will not tell you.
No, of course, it's a very good product, and we see this experience on our Central Asian markets, that this is really something that our clients, they like a lot, they use a lot, and it's very convenient, and it really complements, our brokerage line. So it's going to be there. So if not at the end of 2024, at the very beginning of 2025, we're going to have it.
Perfect. That's great news. And on my last question, what are the next plans for the Greek market specifically? Like, I understand the card is going to come to us first, but are there any plans that we should know about?
Freedom24 is not just a broker. You can see probably with our Cyprus project that we're a very socially responsible business. Mm-hmm. When we come to the country, we aim not just, to do the business and to get the profits. Of course, this is the normal, let's say, main, goal and objective of all the businesses. But In Cyprus, we also do lots of, let's say, social projects, and we want to input to the society, and we want to leave, kind of a positive footprint, with people, and to show that we are more just business. We want really, to create a good environment around us, like irrespective of the place where we are. So with Greece, also we started a few initiatives recently. So the first one is we expand our relations with FIDE, the chess association. So we work closely with the guys on the international level, and also we partner with the local Cyprus chess association, and we have supportive partnerships. So, and this is more focused on the kids side to arrange the tournaments, to open the chess schools, and in general to promote. So because the kids today, like tomorrow, hopefully our clients, and we want them to be smart, really smart. So in Greece, the chess association, of course, is much bigger and much more active. And in 2024, beginning of summer, I think, we started to discuss with the heads of the chess association in Athens what kind of activities we can perform to support chess development of chess in Athens, and actually where do they need our help, and what kind of activities actually can be introduced, taking in consideration our previous experience with the FIDE and with the Cyprus Chess Association. So very soon we will announce our projects, our common projects. Yes. Another thing which is I think also very interesting, and which is worth mentioning, that there is such a initiative called World Economic Olympiad.
Oh yes.
Yes, which is actually covers not just Europe but some other countries, and it's very actively developing. So, for example, a few years ago it was just a couple of thousand participants, and now it's much bigger, and it's going to grow. So we decided to partner, and it was also the initiative from Yorgos, from the head of Greek Rep office. I think this initiative is really important because it goes aligned with my and with our company's objective to promote and to increase the level of financial education, of financial awareness across Greek people, across European people. And this is, I think, what you also do within your blog activity, is to explain people how they should how they can manage their money. Of course, it's decision up to, but my dream is that everyone is financially literate, and they do know how to manage their money, and they do not find themselves in a situation where they cannot pay their mortgages. They don't know how to they live from the salary each month, and sometimes they find themselves in a situation where they can where they should limit themselves because they need to buy some clothes or some school stuff for their kids, and they think, okay, I cannot allow my it's just really important, and I think
marry me. Please. I mean, this is the reason, with my own words, for why I started my YouTube channel. This is exactly I'm in complete accordance. I wanted to ask at some point if Freedom is going to do something about female entrepreneurship or female empowerment, but then I see Victoria, that is running the Greek market, that is one of the very important markets for Freedom. Then I see you, that you have one of the biggest spots in the company, and then I say, okay, women are good within the Freedom company.
It's funny actually, because I will say just a small idea. I think during the weekend, yes, I was writing an article for Cyprus Forbes that is going to be published very soon, and it was also the topic about women and men, and just these gender stereotypes within the career, and basically the multiple roles during the career, how we can manage it, what's the perception of the society. And while I was writing and answering the question that journalists sent me, I came to the idea that I think in Europe and in the United States, very soon we might face the situation where we need to promote not the women but the men. Because, you know, the women, they're like, you know, they're actually becoming so strong. And, you know, with this competition that we see actually in top companies, I mean, in the big companies, yeah, okay, women, they tend to show like, you know, more focus and, you know, they're more determined and they're more like, how to say, finally effective, because, you know, the business owners now, they choose, you know, the person who is like, you know, more effective and more productive, yeah, in this sense. So probably we will face a situation where we will start to support the man.
I hope that I will be alive to see it. Believe me, I'm ready for that era in the human history. Olga, I have one last question that was not here. How many people are there now working for Freedom 24 in Cyprus?
In Cyprus, okay. If we're talking about our European segment, I think it's around 350 or 400 people, because, you know, we have kind of like in-house people, you know, that are working and living in Cyprus. Also, we have some people who are working on the remote mode, but they're still like, you know, part of our team. And yeah.
Okay. And the United States company?
United States, I believe they're like around maybe 100, if I'm not mistaken, and overall number for Freedom Group, the global, is around 5,000.
5,000? Okay.
Growing, yeah.
We're growing.
Growing.
I like that every time that I speak about Freedom, I say we are growing. We are opening an office there. And in the beginning, Ivan was looking at me like that. I was like, Ivan, get used to it. This is how I feel. I'm sorry. Okay. Olga, thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for your time once again. And we will see you tomorrow in the event, because this is why we came for this vlog. Okay. Sure. Thank you so much, Olga.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.